It's not very often that we find Indonesia makes a gore genre horror film. But when we do, we come up with this, Siksa Neraka, a terrible movie that I think you should watch. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy B. Let me explain why you should watch Siksa Neraka, and obviously, spoiler ahead. But before we move on, I just want to touch a little bit on my last video. Nggak tahu teman-teman di sini ada yang nonton apa enggak. Debat Capres 2023 reaction and opinion. I decided to make a reaction video about the first Debat Capres, and I've been getting a lot of comments and feedbacks. Mostly people just sharing their opinion and discussing, but I get a lot of these. Which one? Right here. Bang Ber, better ambil full video aja, jangan yang dipotong-potong. Minimal ambil poin-poin per pertanyaan and request yang full kayak gitu. Thank you for your feedback. Love reading these comments. But when I was making this video, the intention was to make meme reaction on the debate, not the actual debate itself. But then as we were scrolling through the memes on TikTok, we stumbled upon cuts of the debate and then we got carried away. And then I tell everybody that I love reading the comments. Thank you for the feedbacks, and we'll make a follow-up video, which I did. Me and the wife made a follow-up video reacting to the full thing. We already shot it, but then I feel like I don't want to talk about politics that much because people are just so passionate about who they're gonna vote, and I feel like this is a very divisive content. Gue nggak mau bikin konten yang memecah belah kesatuan kita bersama. So, like a true politician, I will just move on and forget it ever happened. So, Siksa Neraka. Again, spoiler alert. Kalau yang belum nonton dan pengen nonton, nggak pengen di-spoil, watch the movie, see it in cinema, and then come back and watch this video. I'm just gonna go ahead right off the bat. It's not a very good movie. The plot is basic, ketebak banget ceritanya. The characters, you don't really relate. Dialognya juga so-so. And the actor's performance, it's nothing to write home about. And the cinematography, some are really, really good, but it's not consistent. Ada beberapa adegan yang feelnya ini Hollywood banget, tapi ada beberapa yang kayak lah ini kok kayak sinetron ya. So it's inconsistent. But I stayed, and I think you should watch this movie for the special effects or the visual effects, because it do be insane. Bener-bener Siksa Neraka. Let me explain the plot for a little bit. It tells a story about this family that lives in a village. Jadi di kampung kayak gini ya. Really like remote, and it's about these 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls that died. They drowned. They were trying to cross the village to do something, I forgot, and then they just drowned. Well, one of them survived. One of the girls survived. 3 of them died, but the one girl mati suri. So technically she died. That's the father, that's the dad. Di sini juga ceritanya tuh seorang ustad, and then there's the mother. That's her, that's the mother, and she's your portrayal of the perfect istri pa ustad yang nurut sama suami, very loving, caring mother. Dan mereka, long story short, kehilangan anaknya. That's it. That's the entire premise. I'm really sorry to whoever's writing the story, but it's a yawn fest. There's a few jump scare scenes like this one right here that even watching it in the movies, it didn't really land. But I was blown away by the actual Siksa di Neraka scene, because it just looked really insane for an Indonesian movie, or even for an international standard visual effects. The whole thing is very well designed. The colors are balanced, and I swear to God, it looks much better in the movies, in the theater. Then there's the scene. This kid is about to get stabbed in the mouth by a flaming, burning piece of sticky steel, and obviously can't show you that. I'm afraid this video will be taken down. But gak norak cuy, keren banget, because usually Indonesians visual effects are at best, but this, it's very well lit. Penerangan di set sama penerangan yang di visual effectnya tuh bersama, it's just mwah. And it's not just a visual effect, like the whole design, kayak this torture device thingy that's the kid strapped into. Obviously, again, can't show you that, but basically, ada besi yang kayak wrap around his face, and then the devil guy is sticking an iron sticky stick poke through his eye, and it just, the visuals, mwah. I don't want you guys to think that I'm some kind of a psychopath, that I'm enjoying people getting absolutely tortured and then go, but I just really love good visual effects, and this is it. even by international standards. Sekali lagi nih gak cuman bagus sebagai film Indonesia, tapi bagus banget like internationally. This is a very good shot. And gak cuman 2 adegan itu doang. There's a lot of like really cool torture scenes. Kayak ada si satu anak ini, gue lupa exactly what he did in the world, dosanya apa sampai di neraka disiksa kayak gitu. But he got his tongue cut out and then it regrew very beautifully like wah. And then there's this scene right here, this kid that I also forgot dia dosanya apa. Dia di press gitu kayak pakai setrikaan neraka, this very big piece of steel, and you can only watch the skin melts. Again, I realize I sound like an absolute psychopath praising this torture scene, but it's just so good. But it's a terrible movie. Okay, I know it's counterintuitive calling this a terrible movie, but asking you guys to go and watch it, alasannya adalah gue pengen film ini berhasil, gue pengen film ini make money. Supaya apa? Supaya kedepannya the big film studios and investors itu berani untuk ngelakuin atau bikin efek-efek seperti ini lagi. Obviously not just torture movie. I'm not a complete psychopath. I am in the spectrum, but not where I need to go to a mental hospital. Look at this. Biaya film horor Siksa Neraka adalah 5 miliar. And I don't know if that's like the budget for the entire movie or just the VFX alone. But judging from like how the story is made and the actors playing it and the performance, I think most of it goes to the visual effects and it shows. It's beautiful. So again, gue pengen teman-teman go and watch it, support this kind of bold move, karena menurut gue ini berani banget untuk ngabisin budget buat bikin visual effects yang sebagus ini. Gue pengen kedepannya bakal ada lebih banyak lagi film-film studio-studio filmmaker yang berani untuk gak tanggung-tanggung hantem budget buat visual effects. Because I want to see superhero movies di Indonesia or even action movies with proper visual effects yang memanjakan mata supaya kita lebih maju lagi di kancah perfilman internasional. Anjir, si paling film gak tuh gue. But for real though, go ahead and watch it. Kayak story's not all that bad, but it's just nothing to write home about. Tapi visual effectsnya tuh bener-bener mwah. Especially if you like gore movies. Itu aja sih video dari gue kali ini. Thank you so much everybody for watching to the end. Let me know in the comments down below. Lu udah nonton Siksa Kubur atau belum? What do you think about this movie? Kalau belum, are you interested to watch it or not? And lastly, thank you so much for 1,000 new subscribers in the last 2 weeks. 2 minggu plus 1,000 subscribers. Like, I saw my YouTube video analytics and 60% of you watching are new subscribers. Welcome. So, since you're new here, let me know in the comments down below, what videos would you like me to do next? Are there any stories you want me to cover? Or apa ada lagi orang-orang modelan kayak Satria Mahathir that you would like me to comment or react on in the future? Also, for more content, follow me on my Instagram. It's been in the screen the whole time. If you've been watching and you're not subscribing, please help subscribe. It helps me a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.